And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roberto Hernandez Stadium for Game 1 of the 4-game weekend series between the visiting Indiana University of Pennsylvania Crimson Hawks and your USCA Pacers. I'm Marcus Johnson. Thank you for joining us for today's game. Pacers coming into today's contest with a 4-6 overall record. All 10 games have been played here at the Burt. And getting the start here in Game 1 is going to be Blaine Newman. Newman making his 4th start on the season, still looking for his first win of the year. Has a 4.85 ERA in 13 innings pitched. 11 hits, 8 runs, 7 of those earned. 22 strikeouts to only 7 walks on the year. And opponent's only batting .239 on the righty. Take a look at that Pacer defense while we got the chance. Backing up at the backstop for Newman is going to be Donovan Glisson. Down over at first base, Hunter Thompson. The second baseman, Tyler Casciato. Over at shortstop, we have Cannon Jones. And manning third base is Capers Molina Rowley. In the outfield, Josh Sharp in his normal place in center field. Jack Hobson in right. And Brody Yeoman rounds out the defense in left field. Well, the Pacers' opponent today, IUP, coming off a tremendous season last year, making it all the way to the College World Series, where they made a deep run before eventually falling to Azusa Pacific, the national runner-up. So a heck of a year for them. They're in the top 10 to start things off. This is their first game of the year. As per usual, it's a lot harder to play baseball in these winter months up in Pennsylvania. But leading things off for the Crimson Hawks is going to be Ricardo Aponte, the left fielder. And the first pitch is in there for a call strike, 0-1. Last year led the team with a .319 batting average. Picked up a trio of home runs and 48 RBIs as he sees an 0-2 count to start things off. Swing and a miss. And Newman picks up the first out on 3 pitches. And that will bring up the second baseman, Mitchell Grosh. Tried to hold up his swing, could not. Strike 1. Fouls off this one, make it 0-2. .0-2 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. And now Mike Huber, the first baseman, will come to the plate. Tried to hold up his swing, could not. Strike 1. Oh, and 2 right down the middle. Swing and a miss, an immaculate inning from Blaine Newman to start things off here in the top of the first. We go to the bottom half of the inning. Pacers coming to bat. And at the bottom of the first inning we go. Pacers coming up for their first at-bat of the game. No score yet, as the Crimson Hawks went down in order on 9 pitches. Josh Sharp to lead things off for the Pacers, followed by Capers Molinaroli. Hunter Thompson sitting there in the hole to bat third, and Tyler Cachado will bat cleanup for this Pacers squad as they take on Derek Shields, getting the start here in IUP's first game of the season. Shields made 13 starts and 15 appearances last year, had a 7-4 record and a 4.94 ERA. As he takes on Josh Sharp to lead things off. Sharp, 244 average on the season, 1 home run, 5 RBIs, and a trio of triples to lead the Pacers. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Finds the zone, 2-1. Shields delivers. Fouled off out of play, 2-2. And 2-2 to Sharp. Way outside, 3-2 full count. And the payoff pitch. Popped up behind the plate, and that'll end up out of play as well. And again, the 3-2. Foul tip. Sharp just catching a piece of it to keep the at-bat alive. Once again, Shields delivers. This one ground ball to second base. Picked up by Grosh. He fires to first. 1 away. Let's take a look at that Crimson Hawk defense while we have the chance. Catching in today's game is going to be Davin Landers, again catching for Derek Shields. Over at first base, Mike Hubert. The second baseman, as we heard earlier, Mitchell Grosh. The shortstop in the contest, David Kessler. And manning the hot corner is Peyton Johnson. Now coming to the plate, Capers Molinaroli for the Pacers. Molinaroli, a .341 average on the year, has 3 homers and 13 RBIs, leads the Pacers in both categories. As they let the first pitch go by for strike 1. Finish off the defense for IUP. Out in left field is going to be Ricardo Aponte. The right fielder, Elijah Dunn. And in center field, Ashawn Owens. 0-1 pitch from Shields is fouled off. 0-2. Fouled off. And Molinaroli keeps the count at 0-2. The 1-2 on its way, or the 0-2 on its way. Is there a ground ball to third? Long throw across the diamond. 2 out.
The first baseman, number 33, Hunter Thompson.
That'll bring up Hunter Thompson. Thompson leads this Pacers squad with a .395 batting average. He has 2 home runs and 7 RBIs on the season. Nobody on and 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. And this one is sent on out into center field and deep. This one near the warning track, and on the run making the catch is Owens for the third and final out. Thompson gave it a bit of a ride, but just not enough to leave the ballpark as we go into the top of the second. Still no score. And welcome back, folks. Top of the second inning getting underway. Leading it off will be the shortstop, David Kessler of IUP. Kessler had a .259 average last year. Picked up a pair of home runs and 29 RBIs. And first pitch off speed finds the zone, strike one. Up and in. And that's the very first ball that Newman has thrown. He threw 10 straight strikes. Turned on and sent high and deep, but way foul. And count 1-2. Took a little something off of it, just missed the corner, 2-2. Off speed, in there for a call, strike three. And Kessler down looking for the first out.
Third baseman, number 33, Peyton Johnson.
I'll bring up the third baseman, Peyton Johnson. Johnson batted .241 last season as he grounds this one to short. Jones has it, fires to the bag. 2 down.
Right fielder number 29, Elijah Dunn.
So Elijah Dunn will dig in now. IUP right fielder. He batted .233 last year, had 5 home runs and 27 RBIs. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, strike one. High fly ball out into deep left field. This one's going to carry. This one's going to go to the wall, and this one is gone. Elijah Dunn opens up the scoring with a solo shot to left, and the Crimson Hawks lead it 1-0.
The catcher number 17, David Landers.
So David Landers will step up to the plate now. 2 outs and nobody on, and now a 1-0 lead for the visiting squad. Landers a .259 average. 4 home runs, 28 RBIs, as this pitch misses for ball 1. Well, not a bad way to start out your season. The very first hit of the year for your team happens to be a home run. We'll see if the Pacers can settle down and get back into it, as this one is laced out into left field. That'll be a base hit. A 2-out knock for the catcher. Brings up the DH, Robert Carfagno. Carfagno batted an even .300 last year. Had 1 home run and 21 RBIs. Runner on first, 2 down here in the top of the second inning. Pitch in there for a call strike. Checked his swing, couldn't hold up. 0-2. Rounded through the left side for another base hit. Well, back-to-back singles, and there's runners on first and second with 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 1, Sean Owens.
Well, Sean Owens will come to the plate now with 2 on and 2 out. Owens a .278 average last year. No homers, but 19 RBIs. Has a chance to pick up his first RBI of the year, as there's a runner in scoring position. And the first pitch fastball hits the corner for strike 1. The 0-1. Way outside, 1-1. Hits the corner with an off speed. And the count now 1-2. High and outside, couldn't get him to chase, 2-2. Slow roller to second. And Cachado gets the ball to first just in time for the third and final out, but the Crimson Hawks strike first. A solo home run from Elijah Dunn to left field gives the visiting squad a 1-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the second. Pacers coming to bat. So into the bottom of the second inning we go. Tyler Cachado will lead things off for USC Aiken. 219 average on the year. 3 RBIs as well. Solid on base percentage, though. He's got a 375 OBP.
Leading off the last of the second for the Pacers. Second baseman number 2, Tyler Cachado.
The Pacers trailing 1-0 to IUP. And Derek Shields deals. First pitch right down the middle, strike one. The 0-1. Curveball missed upstairs. 1-1. Another curveball misses high and inside. 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball out into center field. Owens is there to make the catch for the first out.
The left fielder number 16, Brody Yeomans.
I'll bring up Brody Yeomans. Yeomans, a 348 average on the year. Has 3 RBIs. Second highest batting average on the Pacer squad of those that qualify with that 348. Trailing only Hunter Thompson's. And the first pitch misses upstairs, ball 1. One 0. Outside, 2-0. Turn on and grounded foul down the first base line, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Low and inside, and the count is full. And the payoff pitch. Ripped out into right field on a line, but right there to make the grab is Elijah Dunn for the second out. Barely had to move.
The designated hitter number 10, Caden Nusri.
Okay, Nusri will step to the plate. 2 outs, nobody on. Pacers still looking for their first base runner of the day. Grounded slowly to short. Moved up, fired to first. And that'll do another 1-2-3 inning. We go to the third. Pacers still down 1-0. Top of the third inning, getting underway. Pacers down 1-0 to IUP as Crimson Hawks bring up the top of their order with Ricardo Apont. One of the victims of Blaine Newman's immaculate inning back in the first inning. And he swings and misses at the first pitch, strike one. The 0-1. Popped up, foul territory, right side, and that's going to end up well out of play for strike two. Rocketed out to left field. That'll be a base hit. Apont rounds first with a big turn, but he's just going to be held up to a single as the ball comes in.
Second baseman number 10, Mitchell Grush.
Mitchell Grush will come up to the plate now with a man on first and nobody out. Check throw to the bag. Almost caught him leaning. But Apont able to get back. Checked his swing. Could not hold up. Strike one. Runner goes. Pitch was outside. Throw down to second is not in time. A stolen base for Apont. Put a runner in scoring position. The 1-1. Up and inside fastball missed. 2-1. Fouled off. Just a tad late on the slider, and it's 2-2. In there for a call, strike three. Hirsch down looking for the first out. Fifth strikeout of the afternoon for Newman. And now Mike Huber will come up to the plate, one of the 5 strikeout victims. Ooh, way inside, and Huber able to just get out of the way of that pitch for ball one. The 1-0. Fastball in there for a call strike. 1-1. The 1-1 turned on and ripped foul. Bit out in front of the curveball. That's a 1-2 count at the plate. Curveball just missed inside. 2-2. Dials up the heat, misses the outside corner, and it is a full count. Payoff pitch. Hot shot to third, knocked down by Molina Rowley. And that's going to be a base hit. Molina Rowley might have saved a run there by slowing the ball down enough to allow Cannon to reach the ball in time.
Shortstop number 25.
But nonetheless, runners on the corners with only one out as shortstop David Kessler comes to the plate. Struck out looking in his first at-bat. Fouls off the first pitch, strike one. Missed outside, 1-1. Outside, ball gets away to the backstop. Here's the play at the plate. It is not in time. Well, Ponce scores to make it a 2-0 ball game. Huber advances to second on the play. A 2-1 count at the plate. Now a runner on second base for Kessler. And he gets a base hit to left field. Once again, runners on the corners for IUP with only one out. And Pacers do have some action in their bullpen.
Peyton Johnson.
Well, Peyton Johnson due up. We're going to have a quick meeting on the mound here. Try to settle Newman down a little bit. The meeting comes to a close. We'll get right back to the action here. Again, runners on first and third. Peyton Johnson at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first at-bat. And Newman deals. Slow roller to second. And that's mishandled. Ends up out in right field. A run scores. And Peyton Johnson reaches on an E4.
Right fielder number 29, Elijah Dunn.
Get an RBI for that on the air? Yeah. But it's not. But it is earned, yeah.
The lead now 3-0 in favor of IUP as Elijah Dunn steps back to the plate. Homered in his first at-bat to break open the scoring in this game. And we've got runners on first and second for the Crimson Hawks. Still only one out. First pitch way outside, fastball missed, 1-0. One up. Just missed. Good looking pitch. Couldn't get the call. 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Went after a low fastball, and the count evens up at 2-2. Two, in for a call, strike 3, and Dunn down looking for the second out. Bit of a generous call there, but I'm sure Newman will not complain. I'll bring him Devin Landers, the catcher. Singled his first time up.
The catcher, David Landers.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch, strike 1. Missed inside, 1-1. Turned on, sent foul, 1-2. Swing and a miss, chased one way out of the zone. And they're going to throw down to third to get the out. Usually throw down to first, but same result either way. We go to the bottom of the third inning. IUP now leads it 3-0 with the Pacers coming to bat. Home half of the third inning getting underway, and Jack Hobson will lead it off for the Pacers. Hobson batting .342 on the season. He's got 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. And he and the Pacers face a 3-0 deficit as Derek Shields gets set to deliver to start off the inning. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Changing speeds and got Hobson to chase. Another swing and a miss. Hobson down on strikes for out number 1. First strikeout of the day for Shields.
The catcher, number 13, Donovan Glisson.
The catcher, Donovan Glisson, will dig in now. 1 out, nobody on. Glisson, .314 average on the year. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. And first pitch fastball goes right down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1. Low and away, 1-1. Grounded foul. And it's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Bounces right in front of home plate, right back to the mound. And Shields guns down Glisson for the second out.
The shortstop, number 4, Cannon Jones.
I'll bring up Cannon Jones, shortstop and number 9 hitter. Jones making his 6th start on the year. He's got a .133 batting average, 4 RBIs on the season. Goes after the first pitch and pops it up into shallow right field. Coming on in to make the catch is done for the third and final out. Well, Derek Shields has been perfect through 3 as the Pacers go down in order once again. We go to the 4th. It's still 3-0 IUP.
Robert Carfagno.
Robert Carfagno will lead it off for the Crimson Hawks here in the top of the 4th inning. Designated hitters, 1 for 1 today with a single in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Newman dialing up the fastball there, trying to get ahead in the count early. Pitch outside, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That'll even the count up. Ball in the dirt. And the count now full. Low and inside, ball 4. And Carfagno draws the leadoff walk here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 1, Sean Owens.
Well, interestingly enough, that's the first walk of the game for either team. Everything else has either been in contact or strikeouts. Sean Owens digging in now with a man on first and nobody out. He grounded out to second his first time up. Runner goes, pitches inside. And that'll be a stolen base for Carfagno. Bunted up into the air, right back to Newman, who makes the grab for the first out. A free out for the Pacers will bring us back to the top of the order. Ricardo Apont will dig in now. He is 1 for 2 today. Single, a stolen base, a run scored, and a strikeout is his line on the afternoon so far. Pitch in there for a call strike. 0-1. Pitch is low. I'll even the count up at 1-1. Runner holds up, despite the ball kind of rolling away. Turned on and sent high and deep, but that's going to end up foul out of play. Just missed low. Snap throw down to second. Oh, ball gets away. But Cachado able to track it down, and Carfagno just stays put at the bag. And in there for strike 3. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 10, Mitchell Grosh.
Mitchell Grosh will dig in now and runner on second, 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. Right down the middle, strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Tried to check his swing, did he? They're going to say yes, he did, so it's a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Chased one out of the zone for strike 3. The 9th strikeout of the day for Blaine Newman will close out the top of the 4th. With one man stranded, we go to the bottom half of the inning. Pacers still down 3-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Leadoff man will be the leadoff man, Josh Sharp. Sharp grounded out to second in his first at-bat, 0 for 1. Derek Shields still out there working with a 3-0 lead. Shows bunt, pulls it back as the pitch is upstairs, ball 1. Low and inside, called a strike. 1-1. Fouled off. And it's 1-2. A liner to second right there to make the catch, though. It is Grosh for the first out.
Third baseman number 34.
We'll bring up Capers Molina-Roley. Grounded out to third in his first at-bat, 0 for 1. Turns on the first pitch, sends it high into the air into left field. This one going near the corner, and that's where it's going to be caught in fair territory for the second out. Now Hunter Thompson digging in now. He flew out to center on a well-hit ball. Was not well hit enough. Now, 2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the 4th inning as Derek Shields continues to deal out there. Good economy of pitches as the Pacers are still trying to solve this righty. And this one is sent high and deep into right field this time, near the warning track, and it will be caught again by Elijah Dunn. So Thompson's given it a bit of a ride, both at bats. He just can't get it out of the ballpark. We go to the 5th. It's still 3-0 IUP. So we can move into the top of the 5th inning. Pacers and Crimson Hawks doing battle. Game 1 of a 4-game weekend series between these two squads as Blaine Newman's first pitch is outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Mike Huber, the batter. 1 for 2 today with a single and a run scored, also a strikeout. Off speed finds the zone, 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Newman picks up his 10th strikeout of the game. That's a new career high for him.
Shortstop number 25, David Kessler.
I'll bring up the shortstop, David Kessler. Kessler 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout as well as this pitch finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 misses outside. Couldn't get him to chase. 1-1. Turned on, sent high into the air. Foul territory left side, and that's going to end up out of play. Molina early gave it chase, thinking he had a chance on it, but it ended up about 50 feet out of play. So 1-2 count at the plate to Kessler. Ball bounced. A couple feet in front of the plate, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Kessler down on strikes for the second out.
Third baseman number 33.
Well, Peyton Johnson will dig in now. Johnson 0 for 2 today. Grounded out and drove in a run on an E4. And there's 2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch right down the middle, strike 1. The 0-1. Checked his swing. Did he go? No, he did not on the appeal down to first. 1-1. Curveball finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Just catches a piece of it. Johnson chasing one in the dirt. Keep things frozen at 1-2. Swing and a miss. Ball is dropped twice. Here's the throw down to first. That's way over the head of Thompson. So an E2. Well, Johnson reaches on the error.
The right fielder.
As Newman strikes out the side, but he's got to have to face a fourth batter, and Elijah Dunn. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Skied into the air, foul. 0-2. Corner goes. Swing and a miss. Doesn't matter what happens there at second base as Newman strikes out the side with 4 strikeouts. So he's thrown an immaculate inning, and he's thrown a 4-strikeout inning. Boy, this has got to be at least a first for a lot of schools, if not any school. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 3-0 IUP.
Oh.
On the bottom of the 5th inning we go. Tyler Casciato will lead it off for the Pacers as USCA is still looking for their first base runner of the game all the way here in the 5th inning. Hunter Thompson looked like he might have had it solved on both of his at-bats, but he flew out to the deeper parts of the ballpark. Now, first pitch is just high for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Checked his swing. They're going to say he went around. And it's 1-2. Popped it up. Shallow left field. Calling off everybody and making the grab is Apont for the first out. Brody Yeomans will come to the plate now with 1 out, nobody on. Yeomans, he flew out to right in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Turn on and sent out to right field. That's the first hit of the game for the Pacers. Brody Yeomans breaks up the perfect game with a 1-out single here in the 5th inning.
The designated hitter number 10, Hayden Usry.
It was starting to creep into everybody's mind at this point in the game. Could Shields go the distance? But Brody Yeomans playing the spoiler, getting the Pacers on the base path, and we will see how Shields works from the stretch as he deals with the DH Caden Usry. It's right down the middle for strike 1. Just missed low and away, 1-1. Check throw to the bag. Not going to be in time. Yeomans gets back in underneath. Turned on and ripped foul. Strike 2. In for a call, strike 3. And Ussery down looking for the second out.
The right fielder.
Now Jack Hobson up at the plate now. Struck out his first time up. One of only 2 strikeouts that Shields has managed so far. And the first pitch low and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A 1-1 pitch fouled back. 1-2. Runner goes. This one grounded foul down the third base side. Check throw over to first base. Again, not in time. Yeoman's able to get in under the tag. And the 1-2 low in the dirt. 2-2. Runner goes. This one's hit high into the air into right field. And near the line is where it's going to be caught by Dunn for the third and final out. The Pacers are able to break up the perfect game, but they leave their man stranded as we go to the 6th inning. Still a 3-0 lead for the Crimson Hawks. The top of the 6th inning we go. IUP leading the Pacers 3-0 as Davin Landers will lead it off for the visitors. He is 1 for 2 today with a single. Struck out in his last at-bat. Blaine Newman out there again. Pitch inside. There is a little bit of action in the Pacers bullpen, but not too much. They're going to see how far Newman can go as this one is popped up. Third base side, foul territory. Molina Rowley is there, and he'll make the catch for the first out. Ira Carfagno will dig in. He's 1 for 1 today. Single, a walk, and a stolen base. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 6th inning. Goes after the first pitch, pops it up, foul territory, and out of play. Fly ball. Right field. And Hobson is there to make the catch for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 1.
Bring up the number 9 hitter, Rashawn Owens. He's 0 for 2 today. Tried to bunt his way aboard in his last at-bat, ended up popping it right back to the mound. Set Newman, he was having some trouble as this one is lofted out into left field. And that one was caught. As we said, Newman was having some trouble, but after that point, he settled right back down, and he gets another 1-2-3 inning for his effort. As we go in to the home half of the 6th, it's still 3-0 Crimson Hawks. Bottom of the 6th inning, Donovan Glisson, the catcher, will lead it off for the Pacers as they still trail 3-0. No surprise, Derek Shields back out there for another inning of work as this one is sent to short. Played nicely by Kessler, throw to first, and with the backhanded scoop, Mike Huber getting Glisson for the first out.
The shortstop, number 4, Cannon Jones.
So Cannon Jones will come to the plate now. Jones 0 for 1. Flew out his first time up. Again, at this point, as we are through 5 and 5.5 and some change, only 1 hit so far for the Pacers, as this pitch is in there for a call strike. Foul tip. Strike 2. The 0-2 bounces it. 1-2. One, two on its way. Popped it up. Shallow center field. And going back to make the grab is Kessler for the second out.
The center fielder, number 22, Josh Sharp.
Well, back to the top of the order, Josh Sharp. 0 for 2 today. Like many Pacers before him and after him. First pitch curveball hits the zone, strike 1. The 0-1 missed outside, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch to second on a hop. Backhanded grab. Throw to first is not going to be in time. Josh Sharp beats it out for an infield single. Good defense over there by Groge making the grab, but Josh Sharp way too fast. Capers Molina Rowley will come to the plate now with a man on first and 2 down. Molina Rowley, 0 for 2, popped out to left in his last at-bat. Would not be surprised if you see Josh Sharp try to swipe second base here, try to give the Pacers something to work with, even with 2 outs. He's got the speed. 3 for 3 on stolen bases this season as the pitch is inside for a ball. The 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside corner called a strike, 1-2. On the 1-2, we'll see if they send Sharp. They do not, and that's going to hit Molina Rowley. Right off the back of the shoulder. And a free pass for the big third baseman. That's going to put the tying run at the plate. And Hunter Thompson is definitely a good guy you want to have at the plate in this situation. He's hit the ball well twice. Just couldn't get it to carry out of the ballpark. But now he's got an opportunity here to knot this game up with 2 on and 2 out. Goes after the first pitch, fouls it off, strike 1. And now we're going to get a visit to the mound here. I'm wondering if IUP sees the same concern that I saw in terms of Thompson's contact. After him, you've got Cachado due up. Cachado, not much of a power hitter. He hasn't sent one out of the ballpark, and he has a much lower batting average than Thompson. So you wonder what the approach is going to be here for IUP. Do you continue to pitch? I mean, it is an 0-1 count, so you're ahead. Or do you just try to pitch around him like an unintentional, intentional walk? No, 2 on, 2 out. 0-1 count at the plate to Hunter Thompson. Came into this game almost a 400 hitter. So the 0-1. Ground ball to second. Scooped on up by Grosh. He throws to first to end the threat and end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Pacers leave 2 stranded. It's still 3-0. And welcome back, folks. We go to the top of the 7th inning, and the Pacers have gone to the bullpen. Jacob Butler will take over pitching duties from Blaine Newman. Newman went 6 innings, had 6 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned, 13 strikeouts to only 1 walk, 1 immaculate inning, and 1 4-strikeout inning. So an impressive stat line for him, despite being in line to get the loss. Jacob Butler, again, the pitcher making his 4th appearance on the year. An even 3 ERA, 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and an opponent batting average of 111. Top of the order due up, and it's Ricardo Apont to swing and a miss, strike 1. He was 1 for 3 today with a single, 2 strikeouts, and a run scored. Fouled off, 0-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Apont down on strikes for the third time today.
Number 10, Mitchell Gross.
That's the 14th strikeout of the afternoon for this Pacers squad. As Mitchell Grosh digs in, he's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, looking to avoid the golden sombrero. And, well, that'll do it. He gets hit in the back. Well, Grosh will take first base. And now Mike Huber
First baseman, Mike Huber.
will come up 1 on, 1 out. Huber 1 for 3, 2 strikeouts, a single, and a run scored. Checked his swing as the pitch missed outside, 1-0. Fastball finds the zone, 1-1. Runner who looked like he was going to go but stumbled. I think that was supposed to be a steal attempt there from Grosh, but the stumble nixed that idea. 2-1 count at the plate on Huber. And this one is popped up. Center field, Josh Sharp there, makes the catch, 2 away.
The shortstop, number 25.
Bring up David Kessler. Kessler is also 1 for 3 today with a single and 2 strikeouts. Held off on a pitch that missed outside. 1-0. Runner goes. Pitch is outside. Throw down to second is in time. Grosh caught stealing to close out the top of the 7th inning. We go into the 7th inning stretch. Pacers down 3-0. We'll be back in just a bit. And welcome back from the 7th inning stretch, folks. Marcus Johnson here. Again, thanking you for joining us on this cool evening. As Pacers and the Crimson Hawks do battle game 1 of the 4-game weekend set. Tyler Cachado will lead it off for the Pacers. He is 0 for 2 today. As Derek Shields continues for another inning of work, trying to get through 7. And there is no urgency in the Crimson Hawk bullpen. There's a lot of guys out there, but Nobody's even moving around to warm up as the first pitch hits the zone for strike one.
Sweet pitch 70.
Swing and a miss. Took a couple miles per hour off of that one and got Cachado to go around. Fouled off. And count stays at 0-2. Rounded up the middle and through for a base hit. Cachado opens up the seventh with a single. That'll bring up the left fielder, Brody Yeomans, who broke up the perfect game in his last at-bat, 1 for 2 with a single. Those singles are all the Pacers have managed right now, all 3 of their hits. As the first pitch finds the strike zone, 0-1. The 0-1. And it's a base hit through the right side. Cachado rounds second. He's hustling in for third. The throw will be cut off at the bag. A solid single for Yeomans, and the Pacers have something going here in the seventh. And now there's actually some action going on in the IUP bullpen.
Number 10, Caden Nusri.
Caden Nusri, the DH, digs in. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 7th inning. Nusri 0 for 2. Pitch in for a call strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Shields deals, swing and a miss, 1-2. And the 1-2 to Usry. Slow roller back to the mound. They'll go the first, and it goes away. An E1 will send everybody up more. Rounding third and coming home is Yeomans. The throw to the plate is in time. So Usry reaches on the E1. Cachado scored, and he was coming home regardless, so that run will be an earned run.
The right fielder, Jack Hobson.
Usry is over at second base as Jack Hobson comes up to the plate. The Pacers on the board, Jack Hobson at the plate. One out, runner on second as this one is skied into the air. Center field, drifting over to right center, and that's where it's going to be caught in front of the track. Tagging on the play is Usry. He will move into third with no trouble. And now there's 2 away.
The catcher number 13, Donovan Glisson.
Donovan Glisson digs in now. Glisson 0 for 2. Runner on third with 2 outs. The Pacers now trail 3-1, looking to cut into that lead a little bit more. Pitch upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Rolling down the line, and it's going to go fair. And a collision there as Shields tried to apply the tag. He was down. Tag was applied. Shields looks like he's okay. A little shaken up, but he gets the tag down to close out the bottom of the 7th. The Pacers get a run, however. We go to the 8th. It's 3-1. Top of the 8th inning, getting underway. Leading it off was going to be the shortstop David Kessler, who had his at-bat interrupted when Mitchell Grosh got caught stealing to end the 7th. Score now 3-1 in favor of the Crimson Hawks. The Pacers cut into the lead a little bit last inning. Damian Ashley out of the bullpen to take over for Jacob Butler. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Butler's stat line, 1 inning pitched, 1 strikeout, and everything else was a 0. Pitch from Ashley just misses. That's back-to-back good pitches that he just could not get the call on, 2-0. Ashley making his 5th appearance on the year, 7 1/3 innings pitched, giving up 6 earned runs, as this one is grounded through the left side for a base hit. So Kessler will improve to 2 for 4 today with 2 singles.
The third baseman, number 33, Peyton Johnson.
It'll be Peyton Johnson to the plate now. Johnson 0 for 3 with an RBI E4 in the game, as this one is fouled off for strike 1. And Johnson is grounded out, reached on an error which drove in a run, and also struck out but reached on an error. Runner goes. A stolen base for Kessler. A count 0-2 at the plate to Peyton Johnson. Reaches out and pops this one up. Shallow right field, and right there to make the grab is Hobson for the first out. Kessler holds at second.
The right fielder, Elijah Dunn.
Elijah Dunn, 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a solo shot to left, back in his first at-bat. Runner on second with 1 away here in the 8th. Swing and a miss. Curveball got him to chase, strike 1. Popped it up. Very shallow center field. Cachado is there, and he'll make the catch for the second out. I'll bring up Davin Landers. Landers is 1 for 3 today with a single.
David Landers.
Ball in the dirt. Good job there by Glisson to keep that in front of him and hold the runner. The 1-0. Changeup missed. 2-0. Two-0 pitch, misses low and away, 3-0 on Landers. In for a call strike. Count now 3-1. Ball low and away. That'll be ball 4. Landers aboard with a free pass. I'll put runners on first and second for the DH, Robert Carfagno.
Number 36, Robert Carfagno.
Turned on, ground ball to third. Molinaroli takes it and will step on third base to close out the eighth. 2 men are left stranded. We go to the home half of the eighth. It's still 3-1 IUP. We go to the bottom of the eighth inning, and we're going to have a pinch hitter lead things off. Trevor Gruszka will come in to bat for Cannon Jones, who went 0 for 2. And a new man on the mound for the Crimson Hawks as Derek Shields' evening is over. 7 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 4 hits, and only 1 run earned. And he has a 3-1 lead, hoping to get the win, as the first pitch is outside for ball 1. New man on the mound, Addison Clymer, redshirt sophomore transfer out of Niagara University. Pitch upstairs for a ball, 2-0. Clymer made 10 appearances on the year and 1 start. 12 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts on the year. Also saw time in the College World Series pitching 2 scoreless innings. Pitch in there for a call strike, 2-1. Gruszka batting .333 on the year, making his 6th appearance on the season. He's got 1 RBI as well. And the 2-1 bunted down the third base line, but that's going to roll foul. Pitch outside, and the count full on Gruszka. Payoff pitch. High and outside, ball 4. And Gruszka leads things off with a walk here in the 8th. And immediately we're going to have a visit to the mound. Top of the order due up for the Pacers, Josh Sharp will be the next man up. 1 for 3 with a single. Well, the meeting comes to a close. They're going to keep Clymer out there. Pitch in for a called strike on Sharp. 0-1. The 0-1. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. One pitch is hit into the air, into left field. This one's going to go near the warning track, and that's where it's going to be caught by a Pont for the first out.
Baseman number 34, Capers Molina-Rowley.
Capers Molina-Rowley will step up to the plate now. 1 out, 1 on. Molina-Rowley 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch in his last plate appearance. And the first pitch right down the middle, strike 1. Check throw over to the bag. Just trying to keep him close by. Gruszka is a threat to go. 4 for 4 on the year with stolen bases. Another check throw to the bag. This time Gruszka just trots back safely. Pitch low and away for a ball. And Clymer deals. This one's turned on and sent high and deep into left field. This one has a chance. It's at the track. It's at the wall. It is gone! A 2-run blast by Capers Molina-Rowley, and the Pacers have tied it at 3 here in the 8th. A huge home run for the Pacers' third baseman. His 4th of the season has tied the game up at 8 apiece. And now another dangerous hitter in Hunter Thompson's coming to the plate. 0 for 3. The Pacers fans are saying he is due. Grounded off the first baseman's glove and into right field for a base hit. Thompson picks up a single. And that will bring up Tyler Cachado.
The second baseman, Tyler Cachado.
Cachado singled and scored a run in his last at-bat. Well, you hate to see it for Derek Shields because he pitched a heck of a game, but you also love to see it for Blaine Newman, who also pitched an incredible game. Newman was in line to get the loss. Shields was in line to get the win. Now both of them will get a no decision. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch runner come in for Thompson. Pinch runner going to be Wyatt McPherson.
The pinch runner for the Pacers is number 31, Cannon Frost.
Oh, correction, it's going to be Cannon Frost, not Wyatt McPherson. So with that move, they'll likely shift Molinaroli from third to first come the next inning. So there's going to have to be some shifting going around next inning for the Pacer defense. We'll try to keep an eye on that. Cachado. First pitch goes by for strike one.
I think it's all going to be in the field.
Runner goes. Pitch is outside for a ball. The throw to second is not in time. A stolen base for Cannon Frost puts a runner in scoring position for the Pacers. The 1-1. Hit the other way and through for a base hit. They're going to hold Frost at third as the throw came in. Yeah, he would have been out had he sent him, so a good call there by Coach Holder at third to hold Cannon Frost. But a nice solid singer from Tyler Cachado puts the go-ahead run 90 feet from the plate. Brody Yeomans has been the hottest hitter for the Pacers today, 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. Will come to the plate, and I think we're going to have a pitching change here for the Crimson Hawks. We're going to take a break. Be right back with a new man in just a bit. The new man from the bullpen, Jimmy Tooley, taking over for Addison Clymer, went a third of an inning. 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, and 1 walk. And the 2 men on are still his responsibility. All tied up at 3 apiece. Brody Yeomans at the plate. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Infield's playing in at the corners. Pitch hits the corner for a call strike. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, fouled off, 1-2. And the 1-2. Ooh, dangerous pitch to lay off of. Just missed the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Runner goes from first. Pitch is in for a call, strike 3. A little further outside than the last one. Might have been a makeup call. But Yeoman's down looking for the second out. Cachado takes second with a stolen base. And Caden Usry will come to the plate. Scored the first run for the Pacers as he drove it in on an E1. And he's looking to give the Pacers the lead here with 2 men in scoring position, but with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Low, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Two one is high and outside. 3 balls and 1 strike on Usry. Jack Hobson due up on deck. Hobson 0 for 3 today. Three one. High and outside, ball 4. And Usry with the 2-out walk to load the bases for the Pacers. Jack Hobson.
The right fielder, Jack Hobson.
Chance to be a hero for the Pacers here in the 8th inning. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. USCA has already gotten 2 runs in on the 2-run shot by Capers Molina-Roli. Pitch outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Just nicked the corner, 1-1. Checked his swing. Did he go around? The appeal says he did not, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch is upstairs. Ball 3. Margin for error is gone. There is nowhere to put Hobson. Bases loaded. 2 outs. 3-1 count. Bottom of the 8th inning. Upstairs, ball 4. And the Pacers take the lead on the walk. The patience at the plate by Hobson pays off. It's 4-3 USC Aiken. Cannon Frost comes home to score. Everybody else moves up a bag, and Donovan Glisson will step up to the plate now. 9th Pacer to see action in the box. Glisson is 0 for 3 today. Bases still loaded, still with 2 outs. And the first pitch right down the middle, strike 1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Low and away, 2-1. High and outside, another 3-1 count, this time to Glisson. The 3-1 pitch outside, ball 4. Glisson draws the walk, and it's 5-3 Pacers. Coming home to score is Cachado. And that's going to draw a visit from the IUP dugout. We might have another pitching change coming up. 5-3 your score. Bases are loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Pacers not done yet. We're going to take a break. Be right back. back to the action. Bottom of the 8th inning, new man in from the pen. Kason Sandry taking over for Jimmy Tooley, who went a third of an inning, managed 1 strikeout, but got 3 walks. None of the runs that came in were his responsibility, but the men on board are his responsibility as the bases are loaded with 2 down. And Trevor Grushka, who came in to pinch hit for Cannon Jones and drew an innocent enough walk, will come back up to the plate. He scored to start the rally here. It was Capers Molinaroli who drove him in with a 2-run shot. First pitch to Grushka, low and inside for a ball. Grushka batting .333, making his 6th appearance on the year. He's got 1 RBI as well. Well, now batting a little high. Actually, no, he's still batting .333 as he walked. Low and inside for a ball, 2-0 on Grushka. .3-0, low and inside. All the pitches have been inside on Grushka. See if they give him the green light to swing. I highly doubt it. Low and inside. There was no green light. There was no need for a green light as Grushka walks in another run, and it's 6-3 Pacers. It's been a parade of walks to bring in these runs. And Josh Sharp will step back up to the plate. Flew out his last at bat. He's 1 for 4 with a single. Bases still loaded. Still 2 outs. And a 6-3 lead now for the Pacers here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Inside corner gets the call. 0-1. Low and inside, 1-1. Andrew just keeps going inside with his pitches. He's yet to throw one to the outer part of the plate. As he does now, just catches the outside corner, 1-2. Low and away, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Turned on and missed. Swing and a miss from Josh Sharp to close out the inning. Bases remain loaded, but the damage is done. Capers Molinaroli with a 2-run blast to tie things up, and then back-to-back-to-back walks. Actually, back-to-back-to-back-to-back walks to drive in 3 more runs. The Pacers plate 5 this inning. They lead it 6-3. We go to the 9th, trying to close it out. The top of the ninth inning getting underway. Cole Evilsizer has come in to relieve Damian Ashley. Ashley now in line to get the win for the Pacers. As this pitch finds the zone, 1-1 count on Sean Owens, who's 0 for 3 today. Defensive changes to the Pacers. J.B. Bell takes over for Grushka, who came in to pinch hit for Cannon Jones. He's at shortstop. Molina Rowley remains at third base. Thought he was going to move over to first base. Instead, they bring in Dalton Graves to take over first base, and he's immediately tested, and it goes right past him. Base hit to the right side for Owens to start off the ninth.
Left fielder number 3, Ricardo Apon.
Back to the top of the order, Ricardo Apont. 1 for 4 today with a single and a run scored. 3 strikeouts as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Evilsizer making his 5th appearance of the year. That goes off of the glove of Bell and into center field. They're going to try to get the out at second. Can't get it in time. So a base hit for Apont, and the first 2 men are aboard for IUP here in the 9th inning.
Second baseman number 10, Mitchell Grush.
So Grush digging in now. He is 0 for 3, was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. And he gets hit by a pitch again, and the bases are loaded. Evilsizer comes in and immediately is in trouble. Pair of singles and a hit by pitch, and the bases are loaded for the Crimson Hawks in the top of the 9th inning. Mike Huber digging in, 1 for 4 today with a single and a run scored. Well, those insurance runs that the Pacers picked up now are that much bigger. We're going to have a visit on the mound here. Meeting comes to a close. We'll get back to the action. Evilsizer staying out there. Bases loaded, nobody out, top of the 9th inning. Pacers now lead at 6-3, but that lead is in jeopardy. Mike Huber at the plate. Goes after the first pitch, pops it up, foul territory, right field side, and just going to get out of the reach of everybody who was chasing after it. Yeah, both Graves and Hobson gave it a look, but just couldn't get to it in time, so an 0-1 count at the plate. Up the middle. Grabbed by Casciato. He steps on the bag for 1. The throw to first is not going to be in time. Run scores on the play. Now Owens is the runner that scores. Grosh is out at second on the fielder's choice.
The shortstop, David Kessler.
And there's runners on the corners now with 1 out. 6-4 is your score. David Kessler at the plate. Curveball just missed outside, 2-0. Fastball hits the corner. 2-1. Another fastball fouled off. 2-2. Evil Sizer reaching back and getting a little extra on his pitches here. The 2-2. Another ground ball up the middle. This one's slow. And it's going to be picked up by Cachada, who steps on the bag for the 1 out. Didn't have a chance at any other play. Run scores. It's an RBI ground out.
Third baseman number 33.
Our RBI fielder's choice as Huber is deleted. Kessler picking up the RBI. Scoring the run is a punt. And Peyton Johnson digging in. Runner on first with 2 outs. 6-5 the score. First pitch. Ooh, good looking pitch. Couldn't get the call. Ball 1. Johnson 0 for 3 today. He's reached on an error which drove in a run. He's reached on a strikeout that was dropped as this one sent to Cachado. He's going to go to second. Ooh, very close, but they get the out to close the game. The Pacers complete the comeback and hold on in the 9th to win it 6-5 over IUP. Again, Damian Ashley gets the win. Addison Clymer will get credited with the loss.
On the offensive categories was Elijah Dunn with a solo homer in the first inning.
Pacers are going to be back in action tomorrow against this IUP squad. Games 2 and 3 of the 4-game set will get underway. First game scheduled for a 2 p.m. first pitch, and the second game tentatively scheduled for 5 p.m. So again, Pacers picking up the W 6-5. They improve to 5-6 on the season as IUP falls to 0-1 to start their year. I'm Marcus Johnson. Thank you so much for joining us for this game. We'll see you tomorrow for the doubleheader. Have a good one.